It is, Jim. Good morning to you. Steve Smith is an extraordinary player and has been for 14 years. His hand-eye coordination is the best I've ever seen. I didn't see Bradman, I only saw film, but it's extraordinary how he sights the ball. And that is the key to his batting. Anything is a distraction, as we've noticed. He picks things up. He only has eyes for that red six-stitcher. I mean, when he's facing, clouds are on notice not to move. But that's part of his powers. He's absolutely consumed with what that ball is doing, and he doesn't want anything to distract him. But what he does do is he intimidates bowlers. He disrupts their psyches. And we saw yesterday with Matthew Potts, who's built his whole career around straightness. The moment Steve Smith's on strike, curves are straighter than Matthew Potts. And that has been the effect he's had on bowlers throughout his career. They get it wrong against him, and when they do, he hits them to the boundary. Oh, it is, mate. I mean, in my day, I've seen the three greatest players I've seen are Gary Sobers, Brian Lara, and Sachin Tendulkar. I didn't think anybody would be able to crack that three, but Steve Smith has mounted a case that he could almost enter that trifecta, because his away record stands him above Root, Williamson and Kohli. His home record is undeniable. I just think he's a player of the ages. And he talks about his love of the SCG. When you look at his record, he actually has a better average in Melbourne and the WACA. So this is actually his third favourite ground, yet he's a dominator here, as we saw yesterday. I think he has, Jim. This will be seen as a bowler-friendly series. Pitches have given the bowlers a lot of help. And for Travis Head to pound 3 centuries, 600-plus runs, as you said, he stood above most other batters in this Ashes series. I think he deservedly should get man of the series. He's been fabulous. He's been the difference. He's completely dominated the Englishman in the Australian victories. And as much as Mitchell Starc has been brilliant, I'm going for Trav Ball. Cameron Green wasted a golden opportunity to be 70 or 80 not out at stumps. Bo Webster took his opportunity, 40 red. I think Cameron Green has a higher ceiling at test level with the ball and the bat. But he's now 30-odd tests in his career. He averages just over 30. They'll pick and stick, but he has to start delivering consistently and not getting himself out. Bo Webster sells his wicket dearly, and we saw that in the Sydney Test last year, and we've seen it again yesterday. So although nakedly you think Green has more to offer, Webster keeps putting him in the book. So the onus is on Cameron Green to say, no, I'm the number 6 in this side, and I'll bowl the 15 overs. He looks as if he has that capacity, but is yet to fully nail it down. We'll know a lot more about the English psyche by Stubbs tonight. If they are bowled out, then they're absolutely on tilt. I expect to see a bit of fight. They may just take 3 cheap wickets this morning and be 2 or 3 down at stumps. You never know. But on what we saw late yesterday, there's a body of opinion that says they could capitulate, but we'll find out.